I think we grew up being really in sync. And then when we started creating together is when we realized we're actually very different.
Get a matching tattoo though?
I'm not a tattoo person.
A signature like
Signature cake?
Yeah.
It's called pistachio shortbread.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
So we're backstage at Lollapalooza India with Atisha Lolla and Nishita Lolla of Lullanas. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yes.
Good. I'm proud of myself. Thank you.
We're proud of you. Yeah.
I wish my mother said that more.
I know, right?
Now, I found out some really interesting stuff about the two of you. So you're twins.
Yeah.
If you couldn't tell, just say. You actually performed in some pretty unusual places. The Whole Foods produce section.
Yeah.
A biker gang's Easter egg hunt in a graveyard. Please explain how these places ended up in your gig repertoire.
Well, I'm our booking agent.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, and that's the end of the conversation. I'm just kidding. In college, we have the point in the beginning where you take every gig you get. Every artist goes through that. So these weird ones came in and we took them. But you learn from each one. In the Whole Food section, that's where we learned we are very quiet. Because over the produce and everyone reaching over us for their oranges and strawberries, they're more just wow, we're just like musicians here. Yeah, we have my apples.
Yeah. Move out of the way.
Yeah, yes. We learned we were quiet. And then as far as the biker gang in the graveyard, my instrument used to be a shaker egg. I put rice in an egg. That. So one of the biker gang's children stole the egg because they thought it was part of their hunt. So I lost my instrument that day. But it was also very interesting how they had an Easter egg hunt in a graveyard.
That was also weird.
And that they hired us.
Very quiet area to do a performance, I'm thinking.
It actually was nice. I don't want to say that, but wasn't it nice? They were nice people too. Yeah. That's intimidating looking, but nice. Yes.
I can imagine. But their small child stole your instrument though.
She was intimidating.
The kid.
The 4-year-old.
They're the most intimidating. So, one of the things that I realized about your music, and hopefully everyone will get to experience today at Lolla, is that I feel like you guys very much kept ASMR in mind and I absolutely destroyed your debut album, Pretty Lies and Time Machines. You released this last year in June, right? So when I'm listening to it, it's very soothing, mellow sounds, whispery vocals. And there's this quote that I read somewhere in an interview you guys had done, which was, the words are heavy, but it doesn't have to feel that way. So I was thinking that maybe this should be the way I give bad news,
yes,
they're fired.
Yeah.
Or I think we should break up.
Right.
Is that like a nice way to, when you're saying the words are heavy?
Little something lighter, you're fired. We should break up.
With a smile.
Yeah.
Whispery vocals.
Or you frame it I think it would be better for you if we broke up,
Wow. Blame goes on them. Yeah. I like that. So this ASMR thing, I really like it. Is this something that you guys had to sort of cultivate in the way that you did your music, or you just very naturally it was
we're naturally quiet, but we also love soothing things.
Yeah.
A lot of the music we like we used to calm down and unwind, and we just wanted our music to do that for other people. The world's a bit noisy. Yeah. So we wanted to be the one thing that wasn't. Yeah.
Nice. You don't even need a PR agent anymore.
Yeah, right?
Your own person. So now I have a sibling too. I have a younger brother. Annoying, but 11
brothers.
Yeah. And the thing is, being twins, I worked with my brother before and we have an incredible creative relationship.
All right. Nice.
But not that we don't fight, because that happens. Between the two of you, are there things that you just feel so in sync with? I mean, particularly because you're twins. And maybe stuff that you're I don't want to do any.
Yeah. I think we grew up being really in sync.
Okay.
And then when we started creating together is when we realized we're actually very different. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. How come? Like, what was the difference?
Music taste. Yeah, we have different music taste.
Yeah?
Yeah, like different styles overall.
Yeah.
Different personality. Yeah.
That I can understand.
I guess like when you start interviewing and you start talking about yourself, you're like, wait a minute. No, that's not what I think. Because like these things are in your head and you grow up thinking you're the same. But then when you start talking, you're like, bro, we actually have very different point of views and it's good.
Like when you're saying different music tastes, what do you like? What do you...
I love like mainstream pop and country music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like more soothing cinematic folk, but also like some punk, rock, indie, stuff. So it's like a combination of both kind of creates who we are. Yeah.
Good. Which is why, like, I think that sort of you both coming together, have you ever thought that there were moments where, especially when you're doing something creative, you end up disagreeing? What happens with that? Not that I'm trying to break up the band. I'm trying
Not
to do
today. We will show the performance.
I know. I don't want to. But I'm just saying, if you disagree, if that happens,
Yeah.
then how do you do that?
Well, there's a lot of compromise. Yeah.
Through gritted deep.
Yeah. Nothing's ever that disagreeable that like, will be like all or nothing. It's like, because in the end, we have the same vision, same goal for music, like where we want to be. We know what we want to be musically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that sense that you know at least that whatever compromise you are making.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And next time I'll get what I want. And she'll get the alternate.
You're like, Mr. Is it now?
Yeah.
An Excel sheet of like how many fights were won for this album.
Oh my gosh.
So as you're talking about twins, you guys actually collaborated with a producer twin duo, the Pierce brothers. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Did you guys forget your own music?
No, we did. Yeah.
You guys like I was solving a mystery for you.
Like wait, we worked with these.
I'm kind of curious on Wilder, working with another pair of twins. Like, what was that like?
Just God bless the producer. Yeah, because that's the most confusing part. Hearing like twins' voices back and remembering whose voice is whose. And like we hear the different tones in our voices, and I'm sure the Pierce brothers know theirs. But like being a producer outside of it, looking in and sorting all those vocals and not mixing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun though. And they're all the way in Australia. Even more fun.
Did you feel like, because I feel like twins meeting another sort of thing, did the two of you also understand them and their sort of creative relationship? Was it very recent?
We often pick out of the twin duos. I'm like, Nish, you're him and I'm him. Like I don't know, twins have a certain way of being and we're like, that's you, that's me. Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
So there was a common ground, but also like, we're not that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're obviously not two Australian men.
That.
Yeah.
So, one of you, I don't know which one it is, has got a tattoo of the two of you as twins.
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah, it's so fun.
Do you want to, I don't know if the camera could see that, but yeah, so that's supposed to be the two of you.
Yes. It's kind of trippy, so there's only 3 eyes. Yeah, kind of like we share a mind.
It's kind of,
yeah,
like a hive mind in some form.
Yeah.
Can you guys do that thing though?
Sure, ask.
It's one of those.
Ask me what she's thinking.
Okay, what? Think of a number.
Numbers making.
What number?
8.
Come on.
How do we know? Hey, that's not fair though, because that's my
That's a favorite number.
That's my number.
God damn it. You guys are not making it easy, but sorry. But that tattoo is super. So I'm assuming you don't have a matching tattoo.
I don't. My nanny yelled at me.
Really?
For not having a matching tattoo. Why aren't you doing what your sister's doing? Not what I expected. How could one get it without the other?
Has Nani ever?
Wait, this is where our differences come into play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you get a matching tattoo though?
She's not a tattoo person. And that's okay.
Sorry, Nani.
Yeah, sorry, Nani. It's not clear.
So, I also heard that like growing up, your parents sort of played a lot of Beatles, the Eagles, Johnny Cash, Shania Twain, all of that. If you were thinking of your childhood road trip mixtape, right? I'm kind of curious is what is like an artist or a song that maybe you listen to a lot but not necessarily influenced your sound?
Well, that's easy.
Really?
So our brother liked Limp Bizkit and Corn. So obviously those didn't. We would all take turns picking our music, and then his would come on, and we'd be like, but we would listen to it a lot.
But then it's such a huge part of it, but like not part of the.
Imagine if that came through in our career. Yeah, in our songs. Do you hear the influence at all?
Of what?
Limp Bizkit, Corn.
You know,
Maybe some Eminem.
I mean, I will say
that in maybe other. By the way, I have two of my favorite songs of the album. All Right, literally my favorite. And Care Enough.
Oh my gosh, I love that because those are very different from what other people say. Oh yeah,
Really?
yes.
Flippy Psycho.
Those mean the most to us, but like I would.
Do they?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Care enough is just like overall the feeling of like you're doing enough, you're caring enough, but for some people it's never enough, and it's just like, yeah.
it was
Just
so
a release to get that one out there. Yeah.
Do you always talk in like poetic, like?
She does. Yes, she is. It could either be poetic or really out there. So
Yeah, I was like, both.
yeah.
So I just want to also say, I heard about Lullanas bakes, right? Twin bakers, music makers, and I'm going to tell you, I'm very upset again
That we didn't bake any. Sorry.
that I haven't had the opportunity to consume any of those baked goods. Okay, really upset.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. What is like your signature like cookie or
Signature
cake?
cake?
Yeah.
It's called pistachio shortbread. That's like our most popular. I think everyone would love it here. Yeah.
Bread. Oh.
So we haven't baked here ever. And if we didn't come 2 weeks prior to rehearse, we would have baked something for you. Yeah, we would have brought you cookies. Yeah.
We don't know if it would have survived by the time it got.
Yeah. It has. We've sent it many a times with our mom. Yeah. My uncle actually figured out it's good to freeze. Yeah.
Yes.
And it lasts.
I
Yeah.
know a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who, do you know what a Frankie is?
Yes.
They like freeze Frankies from Bombay and then take them back to Delhi.
Wow.
So I also heard that you guys also have like custom cookie designs inspired by artists that you really like. So if you were gonna make a custom cookie for like one artist on the Lolla lineup, who would it be and what would you do? Oh, clearly the answer is already there. This is called Rapidly.
Go ahead. No, it can be someone else. No, but it doesn't have to be the same. We can have different. Okay.
Of course, you're two individual people.
Thank
you
you.
have your own.
I know. Yeah. I've been singing Shawn Mendes all morning instead of rehearsing our music. It's just been stuck in my head.
So what would the what would yours be then? Well,
I'll sing. Whatever his logo is. Glass Animals Heat Waves. Oh, yeah. Just like in Heat. Yes.
I like her. So I'm waiting for the cookies and the baked goods for me.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
You know what? The stickers we had in our room were so beautiful. The Lollapalooza stickers. Yeah. Like, they would be so cute on cookies. If I got those, if I got that's like months ahead of time, or even the poster design. Yeah, so beautiful. Like, as a cookie would be so
We would be the Lolla cookies.
Yeah. Lollapalooza is what we've been calling it.
Lollapalooza?
Yeah.
It's meant to be. Truly meant to be. So I just want to say thank you so much for being so forthcoming. And I await the baked goods, okay?
Okay.
Lulla.
See you next time.
See you next time.